and then that guy gets the ball.
And there he goes. Franklin through the sunlight to pay dirt. There's a little Leon Lett perspective going on, though. Did he drop the ball before he got into the end zone?
A touchdown. The previous play is under review.
Did John Franklin not act like he'd been there before and drop that ball to the ground before he actually crossed the goal line? That's going to literally be the question that we're asking right now in the replay booth.
After review, the ruling on the field is changed. The runner dropped the ball at the half-yard line, and it was recovered by the defense. First down, North Texas.
Well, if that isn't, for some people sitting at home, the opportunity to say, that's the most Lane Kiffin ending to a Lane Kiffin game, I don't know what is.
Somehow that is awfully fitting.
DeRosa threw it to an open area, and the Grizzlies take it. Ben McLemore. Oh, no. Ben McLemore, you may be put into timeout.
That's going to show up on somebody's not top 10.
Zaleski to punt. Vandenberg is back. Pressure coming in. He slips off his foot. He missed the punt. Unbelievable.
He missed the punt. Devontae Young recovers. Zaleski, the true freshman, with a whiff in Iowa City.
I don't know if I've ever seen that. Oh, he missed it out of his hand, and then he bobbled it out of his hand, and then he tried to kick it anyway. And that's just not good. Out. Here's their backup kicker. Kaiser just a bit outside. If you're going to miss that net
from 3 yards out,
you're going to struggle with the PAT in front of everybody. But he's a punter, so let's give him a little bit.
He's never actually kicked a PAT or field goal in college, much less the NFL. And from here,
rescheduled because of Hurricane Irma. Fiegel's quick kick. Oh, this is a bad kick. He fouled it off. He's going to have to down this himself. That is basically a 0-yard punt. In fact, it might have even gone backward a yard.
5'11" sophomore from Louisiana. Hits it hard and through into right field. Wells puts the brakes on at second. It gets by the right fielder. Runners in scoring position. Wells breaks for home. Here's your throw. Dropped it home, and we're tied. Down to third base goes Duplantis.
And here comes the pitch from Parra. Fouled off to the left and back into the field of play. Hit off the back of the helmet of Nick Zamorelli.
For more.
So that will do it. Ball winds up in the 7th row. First half comes to an end. The first half.
Ramirez with the 3-1 count. And he jolts one to deep left field. Back goes Mikey Motto. Gets over his head and gone. Or is it? Yeah, that's gone. That thing was bouncing around up there on the top of the fence. And Jose Ramirez will circle the bases with his 21st home run of the year. That's his 3rd homer in his last 6 games. And the Indians once again score first for the 11th consecutive game.
It looked like he was going for a rebound out there.
It did.
Ball was bouncing around. And let's see what it does when it goes out there. Does it go over the yellow line? Does it hit it? It hit the yellow line, and then he pushed it over.
Oh, that is really bizarre.
look at it, goes straight up in the air. So he saw that. He tried to catch it
twice.
Yes, it did. And then he hits it over with his hand.
A drive to right center field and down for a hit.
I've never seen it. I hope he slipped, because if he dove for that ball, I can only imagine that perhaps he lost it in his life, but he dove for a ball that landed 20 feet from him. Vargas with an RBI single.
I wish we could hear the conversation right here between Kiermaier and Souza.
Washington State hosting Stanford. Luke Falk throws a touchdown pass to Renard Ball. Bell. But look at the fan. Forget the security. I'm coming over to bury you. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, come on, man. Did you really? Oh, no, he didn't. I'm going to tell you what. Washington State fan, you're not the only one out here that can do the moon. Come on, man.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's an absolute present for Rashford to score his second. Horrible moment for Ali Al-Habsi. What on earth was he doing here with Liam Moore? He got his feet in a mess, and Manchester United have scored a fourth. They've cruised through to the fourth round.
And the second one rattles in and out. It's last touch by Deshaun Thomas. Good work by Pero Antic. Oh my goodness. Pero Antic socking his teammate with a right cross after celebrating, forcing that end line possession for Fenerbahce.
Passe en accélérant le jeu avec Montano pour le 2-1. Cuirmi sur le côté, Ozdemir, intervention défensive finalement de Goulfo. Oh, c'est pas possible! Oh, c'est pas possible ce que vient de faire Goulfo, qui a tenté de dégager ce ballon et qui le met au fond de ce propre but. Oh, c'est un énorme coup de théâtre juste avant la pause. Il reste 1 minute 30 à jouer dans cette première mi-temps.
Joel Hansen, Seth Jones. The puck's moving towards him. He gets it and just, ow, there's no padding there, just on the side of that chin pad. There's Boone Jenner, a little frustrated as he makes his way to the bench. He hacks the bench, but Mott puts his left hand out. You can see Mott not expecting that.
Burns from the center of the rubber peers in for a sign from Colton player. The 1-2, and he'll throw the ball. It'll roll, and he's swung. That's an out. He swung. That's a live ball, and that is the end of the inning.
Aldridge. Brent Forbes outside the LaMarcus, and he throws it over the front row. Crowd loves that.
Even he had to kind of laugh that off.
That's hindsight. And unfortunately for the Raiders, it'll be Matt McGloin as their quarterback. That one bounces, and no one on the Bills goes to get it. Now Gillislee tracks it down in the end zone.
You can't let it go.
That's a touchdown. Yeah. What are the Bills doing? Doug Middleton falls on it for the Jets. Probably the easiest touchdown he'll ever have.
That's just a kind of a traditional onside kick right there, right? That's the way he draw it up.
Yeah, there's no excuse. There's absolutely no excuse for it. They tried to salvage something by letting the ball bounce into the end zone and then mishandle it once it got there. You got to tip your hat to the Jets. They hustled to get down there. That's a long run to get there before somebody can fall on a loose ball. The Jets did it.
Yeah, I mean,
It just it's absolutely, you got to just talk. I mean, there's no excuse for not having somebody field a kick that lands on the 10 or thereabouts. Somebody's got to get over there, and Gillislee.
Well, Gillislee and Brandon Tate were both kind of sitting there. Brandon Tate's like, you got to get on that ball. I mean, as soon as it crossed the line, Gillislee should have been on top of that thing. That's a live football.
Drive-by dunk. Here we go. Oh, shit. Get the ball, get the ball, get in, hurry. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.